Have you ever looked in the mirror and been shocked by what you saw? You know that feeling when you notice a new wrinkle around your eyes. Your skin looks dull, and your whole face seems to have aged overnight. I've been there too, many times. And you probably think to yourself, well, aging is inevitable. It's just a natural process we all go through. But here's the question: does it really have to be this way? The truth is, much of the aging we experience can actually be prevented. A recent study from Harvard Medical School revealed something absolutely mind-blowing. Our aging process can be controlled by up to 67% through our diet alone. In other words, what you eat can determine whether you look much younger than your actual age or much older. But here's what's even more amazing. Among all the foods out there, there's one specific food that can literally reverse aging if you eat it consistently. It's not an expensive supplement. It's not some rare exotic ingredient. It's something you probably have in your refrigerator right now. Something we see every single day. I was skeptical at first too. Could one simple food really have such powerful effects? But after reviewing countless clinical studies from around the world, and personally testing it with my family for 6 months, I can tell you this is absolutely real. My mother is over 60. But people think she's in her early 50s. My wife went to a dermatologist, and her skin age tested 8 years younger than her actual age. So what is this miraculous food? It's cherry tomatoes. Now, before you get disappointed, thinking tomatoes are too common, just hear me out. Inside these tiny red gems lies an incredible secret that can transform your body and turn back the clock. There was a massive 3-year study conducted by the Tokyo University Institute of Gerontology. They divided 240 women between their 40s and 60s into 2 groups. One group ate 15 to 20 cherry tomatoes daily, while the other group ate normally. After 3 years, the results were stunning. The cherry tomato group showed a 43% increase in skin elasticity and a 38% reduction in wrinkle depth. Even more remarkable, their vascular age decreased by an average of 11.7 years. How is this even possible? The secret lies in a compound called lycopene. Lycopene is the natural pigment that gives tomatoes their red color. But it's far more than just a pigment. It's one of the most powerful antioxidants known to science. According to research from the Harvard School of Public Health, lycopene's antioxidant capacity is 100 times stronger than vitamin E. Now here's the critical question. Why specifically cherry tomatoes and not regular ones? The fact is, cherry tomatoes contain 2 to 3 times more lycopene than regular tomatoes by weight. They're smaller, but their nutrients are far more concentrated. Plus, cherry tomatoes are easy to eat with the skin on. And that's where most of the antioxidants are found. Let me explain how lycopene actually works in your body. The primary cause of aging is free radicals. These molecules are generated every moment we breathe, eat, and experience stress. They attack and damage our cells, essentially rusting our bodies from the inside out, just like metal corrodes. Lycopene has an exceptional ability to neutralize these free radicals. A 2019 study from the University of Manchester Dermatological Sciences Research Group provides even more specific insights. Participants who consumed cherry tomatoes daily for 12 weeks showed a 33% improvement in their skin's ability to protect itself from UV radiation. UV rays are a major culprit in skin aging, so cherry tomatoes essentially act as a natural sunscreen from within. When researchers examined skin tissue under microscopes, they found that collagen fibers remain significantly more intact and robust. But the benefits don't stop there. Research from Sweden's Karolinska Institute revealed that people who consistently ate cherry tomatoes had a 26% reduction in cardiovascular disease and an astonishing 59% lower risk of stroke. Why does this happen? Our blood vessels also lose elasticity and harden as we age. When vessels narrow and become blocked, nutrients and oxygen can't reach our skin properly, leading to dullness and wrinkles. Lycopene protects the inner walls of blood vessels, and maintains their elasticity. A study by Tufts University using specialized equipment to measure vascular age found that people who ate cherry tomatoes daily for 3 months had blood vessels that were 7.3 years younger on average. Younger skin and healthier blood vessels are impressive enough, but the effects on brain health are truly remarkable. A German neuroscience team from the Max Planck Institute conducted a 2-year tracking study with 180 people over 65. The group consuming cherry tomatoes daily scored 28% higher on cognitive function tests and 34% better on memory tests compared to the control group. Why? Because lycopene protects brain cells and reduces inflammation in the brain. It also inhibits the accumulation of beta amyloid proteins that cause Alzheimer's and dementia. When your brain is healthy, you naturally look and feel younger and more vibrant. So how much should you eat? Research suggests 15 to 20 cherry tomatoes per day is optimal. This provides approximately 15 to 25 milligrams of lycopene, the ideal amount for anti-aging effects. Here's a crucial tip that makes all the difference. Eating cherry tomatoes with olive oil is far more effective than eating them alone. Lycopene is fat-soluble, so consuming it with oil increases absorption by 4 to 5 times. A study from the University of Naples showed that lycopene absorption was only 23% when cherry tomatoes were eaten alone, but jumped to 92% when consumed with a tablespoon of olive oil. Let me share my recommended method. Eat about 10 cherry tomatoes with a tablespoon of olive oil 30 minutes before breakfast. Then have another 10 with olive oil after dinner. Why split it up? Because divided doses have better absorption rates and put less strain on your digestive system. There's an even tastier way to eat them. Cut cherry tomatoes in half. Add a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar, a tablespoon of olive oil, and a pinch of salt like a salad. The polyphenols in balsamic vinegar enhance the antioxidant effects. A research team from the University of Barcelona analyzed this combination and found it produced 73% greater anti-aging effects than eating cherry tomatoes alone. Another method is to lightly cook them. While raw is good, gently heating or sautéing them releases even more lycopene. Cooking breaks down cell walls, making lycopene easier to access. Try sautéing cherry tomatoes in olive oil for just 2 to 3 minutes. They become sweeter and lycopene absorption increases by over 3 times. However, there are important precautions. Even the best foods can cause problems when consumed excessively. More than 30 cherry tomatoes per day might cause stomach upset or diarrhea. Tomatoes contain citric acid that stimulates stomach acid production, so people with sensitive stomachs should eat them with meals, rather than on an empty stomach. Those with kidney disease need to be careful. Tomatoes are rich in potassium, and impaired kidney function can lead to potassium accumulation. If you're being treated for kidney disease, consult your doctor first. Some people also have tomato allergies, so start with small amounts and monitor your body's response. Now let me share my 7-day challenge. That worked incredibly well during my 6-month experience. Days 1 through 3 are the adjustment period. Start with about 10 cherry tomatoes daily with olive oil. Take it slowly and drink at least 8 glasses of water daily to help lycopene circulate throughout your body. Days 4 through 7 are when you increase to the full amount. 10 in the morning, 10 in the evening, totaling 20 daily. By this point, you'll notice your skin tone beginning to brighten. My wife mentioned her skin looked more radiant on day 5, and I could definitely see more life in my complexion too. After 1 week, it becomes a habit. Adjust between 15 and 20 based on how your body feels. After about a month, you'll experience truly remarkable changes. People will comment that something looks different, that your face seems brighter. When my mother attended her class reunion after 1 month, her friends asked what procedures she'd had done. By month 2, the changes become undeniable. Your skin feels firmer when you wake up, and makeup applies much better. Eye wrinkles visibly become shallower. In my case, a deep forehead wrinkle became almost invisible. By month 3, even blood test results show improvements. Cholesterol levels improve, blood pressure stabilizes, and blood sugar regulation gets better. My health checkup showed triglycerides decreased by 32% compared to the previous year. And my doctor was amazed. I hope you experience the same amazing transformation my family and I did. Living healthy and young for a long time is everyone's dream. Take the first step toward that dream today. If this video helped you, please hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more health and wellness information. Leave your experiences or questions in the comments, and I'll read and respond to each one. Start your journey to reclaim your youth with cherry tomatoes today. You can absolutely become younger. I'm rooting for you. Thank you.